Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest. The William Pace Show, asking the questions you want to ask, getting the answers everyone wants to know. It's a new season of the William Pace Show. We're raising the bar with more commitment to educate, inform, encourage, inspire, empower, and help you have your best life. Everyone deserves to have their best life. I'm just staying the course. Here we go.
Good evening, I'm William Pace. How are you? I hope you've had a good week. I've had a good one. I discovered the Johnston Trio, 3 children that play the violin, cello, and piano. They're going to perform for us tonight. We're going to go and visit Rinaldo Stoffel at Rinaldo Bake Shopping. He's going to bake for us Italian torts and pastries, and I'm going to assist him in the kitchen. James Briggs of the Dayton Area Heart Association will be with us tonight, and he'll be talking about some of the services they provide for people in the community. We'll also have the Kelley Street Dancers with us tonight. They have performed for such well-known people as James Brown and Gregory Hines, and they even starred in the motion picture A Rage in Harlem. And my special guest tonight is Congressman Tony Hall. He's going to talk to us about the unemployment and homeless situation in Dayton and what he's doing to solve some of the problems. But before we start the show tonight, I'd like to share a few letters from some viewers. And I would like to invite you all to write to us. We welcome your comments and your suggestions. The first letter is from Scott Hawkins. Dear Mr. Pace, I recently viewed your program on Channel 2. The program was a nice diversion from late-night entertainment. Since cable television has taken over, few locally produced programs exist. Quality entertainment combined with hometown style is just about gone. Yours truly, Scott Hawkins. Thanks very much, Scott, for writing and for your very nice letter. We're going to give you a gift certificate to Jay's Restaurant. Our next letter is from Jim Johnson of WDAO. Dear Mr. Pace, as we kick off the new year, it was a pleasure to watch your show on TV2 following Nightline. The show was interesting, refreshing. It was sort of funny when the cook allowed the flame to come up and you jumped when he said, Happy New Year. Keep up the good work. Sincerely, Jim Johnson. Thanks so much, Jim, for writing, and we're going to also send you a gift certificate to Jay's Restaurant. And the last letter is from Ruth Bailey. Dear William, I have watched most of your shows, and I'm looking forward to viewing others. In your shows, I find a welcome respite of productivity and artistry from shows of social problematical accent, even though they are educational and informative. The exposure to local talent and the aura of your personal interest in people is quite refreshing. Good luck, always, Sincerely, Ruth Bailey. Thanks so much for writing to us, Ruth. We're going to send you D.L. Stewart's new book, Stepfathers Are People Too. We have 4 new advertisers tonight. We have the Bowman Funeral Home Chapel, Buckeye Air Compressor Company, Vitech, and Michaels. We thank you for your support of our show. And I encourage all of the viewers to patronize our advertisers. Without their loyal support to our show, we could not exist. Coming up, we're going to go and visit Rinaldo Stoffel of Rinaldo's Bake Shoppe. And we'll be back in a moment. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My guest this evening is Rinaldo Stoffel of Rinaldo's Bake Shoppe. Well, Rinaldo, what are we going to bake tonight?
Oh, we're going to bake quite a few things. You'll be for a big surprise. We're going to bake Black Forest cake, a Saint Honoré tort, an Italian cassata strawberry tort, Napoleon slices, and baklava, and whatever comes to my mind.
Wonderful.
Okay?
Wonderful. Let's get started.
Okay.
So we're going to bake torts tonight. So where do we start?
Okay, we start with flour, and this is what you can put on. Okay.
So
And then we're gonna, you can dump that one on the mixing bowl over
right
there.
now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And over here we have a sugar, and we have a shortening, and that is part.
And this all goes in too.
And that's all going there too, yeah? And then over here you have the baking powder and the salt.
The
Yeah,
entire?
you just dump them in there. Don't be afraid.
Okay.
Okay, and that is the salt, and that is the flavoring, and that are the eggs. Okay? And that is a batch that will make about 25 to 30 torts. Okay, dump the whole thing. It's good until the last drop. Okay? And now we let the mixer doing the job.
Okay, so now we're going to take it to the mixer.
To the mixer. And the
Okay.
mixer do the rest.
Great.
Okay?
And so how long does it take for that to mix?
The mixing bowl has to be all the way to the top. Okay? And it all depends the temperature. Have a lot to do. It can take half hour to 45 minutes.
Okay.
You can see the volume has to be all the way to the top. And
Great.
then it's already to go in the oven.
Okay, so now we're going to work on the pastries.
Okay.
You want me to roll this here?
Yes. What you're making now is the cannoli.
Okay.
And I'm making the cream puff
Okay.
and eclair.
And then I take this instrument here and I wrap it then?
You roll them in.
Okay.
Okay.
And then do we put these in the oven then?
That one, they can be baked or they can be deep fried. And
Either
these-
way.
Yeah.
And this is the final product here, okay?
Yeah.
So what,
And these are the eclair,
okay.
the chocolate. But
So the pastries are baked or either can be fried then?
no, this particular one have to be baked. That is called the strawberry torte.
Torte.
Or
Okay.
the Italian people call this cassata
Okay.
cake.
So a torte would be something similar to like a cake then?
Yeah, what makes the difference between a cake and a torte is the torte is split on different layer and have a fresh fruit or some other kind of
in
filling.
between.
In between the layer. That's why it's called torte. The cake just have a single layer or maximum 2 layers. And that is more plain. Torte is more sophisticated.
Okay, great.
Okay?
Well, let's go out front and take a look at the final product.
Okay.
Now we're going to sample some of the pastries here. What kind of pastry is this here?
Okay, that is a cream puff, and is made in the shape of a swan. Okay, that is also a cream puff, what we call the Turlo cream puff, is with caramel frosting and deep and toasted nuts.
Okay.
That is a mini eclair.
I'm going to sample this here.
Okay.
What about this one?
Okay, this one they are perifour. These are cannoli, is the traditional Italian pastry. And of course, this is the baklava, what is traditional and a Greek pastry. And this is one of my favorite, is the Napoleon slice. That is very good. After that, you can try the Napoleon slice too.
Okay, great. Now let's go to the tortes.
Okay.
Let me sample one of the tortes.
Which one do you like to sample? This is the Black
This one here.
Forest.
Let's take the Black Forest.
Okay. And the Black Forest is from Germany. Okay, see, a nice look.
With cherries.
Yeah, with cherry. Okay. And you can taste that.
Okay.
Is that good?
Delicious.
Okay.
And I'd like to thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Okay, don't you want to try a strawberry cake too?
No, I think we better go to break.
Okay.
But thanks so much for coming on tonight. And I have a gift certificate to Michael's for you. And we'll be back in a moment with the Johnston Trio. You won't want to miss them. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
I love this part of the show. It's devoted to showcasing new talent. And we have for you tonight the Johnston Trio. We have Christina, 5, and Mark, 8, and Paul, 11. And they're going to play for us tonight a Bach minuet. The Johnston Trio. Aren't they great, folks? I think even Bach would be pleased with their performance tonight. We have a box of Esther Price candy for each one of you for coming on the show tonight. And we'll be back in a moment with James Briggs of the Dayton Area Heart Association. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My guest this evening is James Briggs of the Dayton Area Heart Association. He's the executive director. Thanks so much for coming on tonight.
Glad to be here, William.
I'd like to know, what are some of the goals that you're working on right at the moment?
Well, right at the moment, William, our goal is pretty much as it has been since 1953 when the association was incorporated, and that is to find a way to go out of business, to be able to provide service to those people in this community who have cardiovascular disease until the point that that disease has been, and those diseases, it's a group of conditions, have been completely eliminated. But until that happens, there are people who need the direct prescription assistance, the durable medical equipment and transportation services that we provide, and there are people who still need the information that our community health education component is able to offer.
I understand the contributions and donations given to the Dayton Area Heart Association stays right here, benefiting the people in the Miami Valley. Is that true?
That's exactly right, William. The Dayton Area Heart Association was incorporated a long time ago, 38 years ago, strictly to provide services to the people in this community. We don't have a national headquarters. We are not affiliated with any other organization. So all of the money that we have, all the revenue and all the resources that we have has to come from the people of Montgomery, Greene, and Preble County, and all of the services are provided right here. We don't send any money outside this community. It all stays right here to work for your neighbors.
Tell us a little bit about the annual event you have called the Affair of the Heart.
That's one of our favorite projects. Favorite because it is an event that enables us to help the people of this community, help the entire question of cardiovascular health, but it's also an awful lot of fun. It'll be 3 weeks from tonight at the Dayton Convention Center. There will be hors d'oeuvres and other food offerings from 2 full dozen restaurants in this community. There will be some wine tastings. There will be big band music with the Kelley Orchestra, some dancing, some entertainment. And the highlight of the evening this year, as it has been for the last 10 years, is the celebrity roast. And this year, that roastee is going to be Dale Huffman, the columnist from the Dayton Daily News. Dale has been involved in the Affair of the Heart Committee from the very first year. He has been more than just a little bit of help. He has been a very major factor in the Affair of the Heart, and it's going to be really a lot of fun this year to have Dale on the frying pan instead of being the one who's stirring it for other people.
For more information concerning the Area Heart Association and the Affair of the Heart, who should the viewers contact?
You should contact me or anybody on my staff at the Dayton Area Heart Association. Our telephone number is 223-4119.
Wonderful. We've got a little gift here for you for coming on tonight, a box of Esther Price candy.
Well, you know, I'll put that to good use.
Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight, and thanks so much for making a difference in our community.
Thank you.
Coming up next are the Kelley Street Dancers. You won't want to miss them. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
Guests this evening are the Kelley Street Dancers. They've opened for such big names as James Brown and Gregory Hines, to name a few, and they even appeared in the motion picture A Rage in Harlem. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Well, which one?
A Rage in Harlem.
A Rage in Harlem. That was a lot of fun. We were called in last May to come in and do some stand-ins, and a couple of the models were featured, like Carmen. She was one of the lucky ones. And Mishi was dancing in the movie. Eddie was not with us at that time, so he didn't get to go. But we had a lot of fun with that movie.
And how many days were you on the set there?
Gosh, wow, we were on the set for 3 days, a total of 3 days. One day we got called in about 3 o'clock p.m. We didn't leave until 7 o'clock the next morning. We had to be back in at 3 again. So that was on a rotation. But it was a lot of fun working with Mr. Hines. He was real fascinating. And through that, we got to do three performances. Am I correct? Right. So 3 after that, so it was a lot of fun.
Who started the Kelley Street Dancers?
Well, in the beginning, I was called into Cheney's Modeling Association, which is where we are now, and I was called in to do some choreography for her. She has a modeling troupe, and from there we did some dance routines and etc. And then from there, the girls wanted to continue with the dancing. So from that, one day I came into the studio and they said, "Hey, we want to keep this thing going, and we'd like to call it the Kelley Street Dancers."
How long have you been in existence?
Almost 4 years.
4 years. And in the 4 years, you've opened for James Brown.
We just did James Brown in October. We performed for Gregory Hines a total of 4 times. It was through the movie A Rage in Harlem, and then we did 3 other ones. We've done the Spinners, we've done the Commodores, Rinaldo Ray of NBC's 227. Help me out, guys.
Well, great. And on our next show, you're going to dance for us.
We are. We're going to give you some footage of a performance that we have coming up that's a real hot performance that we're real excited about, and we're going to have it videotaped. And so, sure, we'll be happy to submit that to you.
Wonderful. On the next show, we'll have the Kelley Street Dancers, and we'll be back in a moment with Congressman Tony Hall. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My special guest tonight is Congressman Tony Hall. Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight. There's so much concern nowadays about unemployment. People are out of work. More and more people are being laid off. Businesses are going under. What's being done to help the people who are unemployed?
Well, there's a number of things. In the Congress of the United States, just a couple months ago, they passed an unemployment compensation bill, which would allow those people that are unemployed to have an extension on the amount of compensation that they might get from anywhere from 13 to 20 weeks. Now that is being looked at again. The President, President Bush, and members of Congress are looking at extending that again to help those people that are out of work. We're also looking at ways to boost the economy here in the Dayton area by not only retaining the jobs here, but making this a major research and development area for the country.
As a result of the economy, people who once had good jobs no longer have the jobs and are sort of living sort of hand to mouth, which is sort of all adding to the homeless situation here in town. What's being done to help the homeless people? Could you tell me a little bit about the Day of Caring?
Well, this is a group of volunteers from business to social workers to hunger activists to people that really care about the homeless and the hungry people in Montgomery County. It was started by a wonderful lady by the name of Jan Vaquera, and she's had a tremendous vision for the people here in the city, and I was glad, along with Donna Moon, to join with her in sponsoring this most important program to speak to the thousands of people that are homeless in Montgomery County, Miami Valley area, and the people that are hungry. So this whole Day of Caring, which is on February 23rd, is that's what it's all about. There's going to be 18 sites across the area, and
this is a brunch, and people can come in and have their brunch, and the proceeds from the brunch will go to benefit the homeless.
Go to benefit the homeless and the Hunger Coalition that has been together here for a long period of time in Montgomery County. It goes to two areas.
Our special guest, Congressman Tony Hall. Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight. We have a little present for you, a box of Esther Price candy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. It seems I just said hello, and now it's time to say goodbye. But before I bid you a final goodbye tonight, I'd like to remind you that our next show is February 21st, right after Nightline on WDTN Channel 2. Gotta go. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.